Ted Smith to my left and your right, and Jose DeOlio, who's a senior here at New Heights, and I'll have them talk about what's been happening in the 2007-2008 year. So, Ted, pleasure.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Jose, pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely. And first question to Ted, talk about your what your duties are here at New Heights.
Sure. I'm the program director here at New Heights, so I help oversee all the academic programs, working with our young people from as early as fourth grade all the way through senior year of high school, and helping them with high school and college placement, and kind of helping some great young people like Jose Diolio get into some great colleges. So the idea being every student in our program is going to go on to college, whether that's as a high Division I basketball player or as somebody who's just using his love of basketball to help him or her with their high school and college process and getting into a great college.
And Jose, talk about the guidance that Ted gave you to be able to reach your goals in being able to get a scholarship at a great school, and talk about the school you're going to as well.
Well, I'm attending Susquehanna University in the fall of 2008, and I mean, Ted and along with like everybody else here in New Heights has been a great influence in my life because I've been in New Heights since about seventh grade, I think, before Ted was here. But I mean, just everybody here, including Ted, helping me in my whole college process. As far as seeing where I'm gonna fit, both academically and athletically, to a standpoint where I'm gonna adjust to the right things in the right environment. So I think it's just been a great help, being with New Heights for all these years because, it's a lot. I live in Washington Heights, and it's a community where a lot of kids don't get the same opportunities we all get, and it's sad to like see some kids with great talent, just fall away to the streets, unfortunately, and stuff like that. So I mean, just being here and with test support and New Heights as a whole has just been a great experience that I can carry on and talk about for the rest of my life.
Do you do mentoring yourself, and do you work with the younger kids and instilling lessons to them as well?
Yeah, well, I guess I'll be doing that more this summer at the New Heights Academy. For sixth to ninth graders, I'll be working with them, and hopefully mentoring them and letting them know, that it's not easy growing up. You're gonna have your slips and falls. Like everybody makes mistakes. So just to make sure, everybody's in the right way, taking the right steps. So yeah.
And Ted, talk about your background athletically, where you're from, and everything.
Sure. I mean, I grew up in New York City. Played high school ball here. Went on to college. And played. I went to collegiate high school, which is a small private school. And then I went to play college basketball at Yale University. And then so after my 4 years there, I went over to Europe and played professionally for 5 years out in England. Got my master's while I was out there as well, and then came back home to New York and wanted to get involved, staying with basketball and working with youth and education. And met Nick Blatchford, who was the founder of New Heights, about 3 years ago in 2005. And it just kind of worked out great. And I've been with New Heights for a little over 3 years now. And it's just been a great organization for me to be involved with and kind of caters to my passions of basketball and working with young people. So it's been a great 3 years working here.
And what do you envision? I mean, New Heights, it continues to grow more and more. I'm going to ask both of you guys, what do you envision New Heights becoming in 5 years and maybe even 10 years?
Sure. I mean, I think the sky's the limit with New Heights. I think, from its founding days with, just Nick Blatchford as the founder, being the one person involved with it, to now having, full-time staff of almost 10 people, 20 to 30 part-time staff, and, having a program with serving over 200 kids in the New York City area. I think, the sky's the limit for us. I think, longer-term goals would be, to continue to grow our program, improve our services, to make sure that, every student in our program gets a great experience, both academically and athletically, and if possible, to be able to expand our program to other regions, be it other neighborhoods in the city, whether that's, Brooklyn or Queens, or, expand out to other cities around the country, but to kind of develop our model and kind of help, use basketball as a hook to kind of help kids, not only in New York City, but other parts of the country be able to, achieve both on the court and in the classroom with the ultimate goal of being able to move on to college.
And what do you see?
I definitely agree with Ted. Sky's the limit for New Heights, and what we're gonna do in the next couple of years. Because I don't know if anybody knows. New Heights started from like a small, just like box classroom office.
2001.
2001 in IS 90. And like gym space was limited. And just getting kids to do well in school and focus. Was hard for Nick, and just for like just one person to handle everybody at the same time. So I mean, just over the years, expanding and, going from like a classroom to like now having our own like big floor and, a gym space we can use whenever to, all the people, all the great people out there, giving donations and, helping out New Heights, making everything possible both academically and for, people to have trips, to go and play ball all over the country. I mean, I think it's great. So, I mean, from here on, I just see great things happening because, I mean, there's nothing but like successful people coming out of here, but it's through, I guess the students have hard work, but also through, the adults' motivation that they instill on the kids.
Talk about your major of international business.
When I enter college, I'm looking forward to, major in international business, as you said, and it all started from when I got hurt my junior year in my football season, and me and my trainer, she would always ask me, what do I want to study in college, and I had not the nearest clue what I wanted to do. I mean, all I knew was like sports management, but that's about it. Almost every athlete just wants to do sports management, but she said that international business would be like a great field for me to pursue because I'm fluent in both languages. So I looked into it, and she gave me information about it, and just like all the opportunities, and how much money you can actually make in that field, and travel the world. So I mean, ever since that, I just I'm curious to see what it's like when I enter college and see like how I'm gonna like study for it and see what's gonna happen with that. So I'm excited for that.
And Ted, your international experience, what have you shared with Jose to help him prepare for, the field that he's pursuing?
Sure. I mean, I think Jose, is a very motivated person himself. I mean, I think, he and I has had some conversations over time, but I think just him as a student athlete, and being in different environments and getting to meet different people through basketball, I think has probably also helped him, being able to be around different people, to use his language skills in terms of both speaking English and Spanish, to his advantage, and just kind of that experiences that he's had, I think has been great for him to kind of, open the doors for himself moving forward.
I'd like to thank both you gentlemen for appearing. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you. No problem.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you very much.